Paul Triple H Levesque World Wrestling Entertainment, Inc. D.B. AWWE is an American integrated media and entertainment company that is primarily known for professional wrestling. WWE has also branched out into other fields, including movies, football, and various other business ventures. The WWE name also refers to the professional wrestling promotion itself, which was founded in 1953 as the Capital Wrestling Corporation. It is the largest wrestling promotion in the world, holding over 450 live events a year, with the roster primarily divided up into 3 globally traveling brands, and is available to 800 million homes worldwide in 28 languages. The company's global headquarters is located in Stamford, Connecticut, with offices in New York, Los Angeles, London, Mexico City, Mumbai, Shanghai, Singapore, Dubai, Munich and Tokyo. As in other professional wrestling promotions, WWE shows are not legitimate contests, but entertainment-based performance theater, featuring storyline-driven, scripted, and partially choreographed matches, though matches often include moves that can put performers at risk of injury, even death, if not performed correctly. This was first publicly acknowledged by WWE's owner Vince McMahon in 1989 to avoid taxes from athletic commissions. Since the 1980s, WWE publicly has branded its product as sports entertainment, acknowledging the product's roots in competitive sport and dramatic theater. The company's majority owner is its chairman and CEO, third-generation wrestling promoter Vince McMahon, who retains a 42% ownership of the company's outstanding stock and 70.5% of the voting power. The current entity, incorporated on February 21, 1980, was previously known as Titan Sports, Inc., which was founded that same year in South Yarmouth, Massachusetts. It acquired Capital Wrestling Corporation Ltd., the holding company for the World Wrestling Federation. In 1982, Titan was renamed World Wrestling Federation, Inc. in 1998, then World Wrestling Federation Entertainment, Inc. in 1999, and finally the current World Wrestling Entertainment, Inc. in 2002. Since 2011, the company has officially branded itself solely as WWE, though the company's legal name was not changed. WWE's origins can be traced back as far as the 1950s when on January 7, 1953, the first show under the Capital Wrestling Corporation was produced. There is uncertainty as to who the founder of the CWC was. Some sources state that it was Vincent J. McMahon, while other sources cite McMahon's father Jess McMahon as founder of CWC. The CWC later joined the National Wrestling Alliance, and famous New York promoter Toots Mondt soon joined the CWC. Vincent J. McMahon and Toots Mondt were very successful and soon controlled approximately 70% of the NWA's booking, largely due to their dominance in the heavily populated northeastern United States. In 1963, McMahon and Mondt had a dispute with the NWA over Nature Boy, Buddy Rogers being booked to hold the NWA World Heavyweight Championship. Mondt and McMahon were not only promoters but also acted as Buddy's manager and were accused by other NWA promoters of withholding Buddy making defenses in their cities versus only defending in Mondt and McMahon's own cities, thus maintaining a monopoly on the World Heavyweight Championship. In a now infamous situation, the NWA sent former 5-time world champion and legitimate wrestler Lou Thesz to Toronto to face Buddy Rogers on January 24, 1963. Thesz recalls this was not planned and prior to the match remembered telling Buddy, "We can do this. The easy way or the hard way." Buddy agreed to lose the fall and title in a 1-fall match versus the traditional 2 out of 3 fall matchup that most world title matches were defended. Once word reached back to Mondt and McMahon, at first they simply ignored the title change. From January until April 1963, Buddy Rogers was promoted as the NWA World Champion or simply the World Heavyweight Champion in their area. The Worldwide Wrestling Federation was not an immediate creation as once thought the day after Rogers' 1-fall loss to Thesz. Mont and McMahon both eventually left the NWA in protest and formed the Worldwide Wrestling Federation in the process. They brought along with them Willie Gilzenberg, longtime boxing and wrestling promoter in New Jersey. In June 1963, Gilzenberg was named the first president of the Worldwide Wrestling Federation. The WWE traditionally views this as beginning of their history, with Buddy Rogers winning a fictitious tournament in Rio de Janeiro on April 25, 1963, when he defeated longtime Capital Sports favorite Antonino Rocca. In truth, Rocca was no longer in the area as he was working for Jim Crockett Sr. in the Carolinas. Buddy Rogers also had already suffered what would later be a career-ending heart attack on April 18. In Akron, Ohio, and was in an Ohio hospital during the time the alleged tournament took place. Mont left Capital in the late 1960s, and although the WWF